probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
So it's a really nice night, and I figured I would show everybody Koda's new barn. So I'm gonna start with the front. So they all have Dutch doors that lead out, and there's 2 dry lots here that are leveled gravel, fine gravel, and then obviously parking's here. So they have all these little pumpkins out right now to the entry into the office, and the 2 dry lots, and then the pastures are over there, and I'll show you guys those when we go out. So you come into the barn, and there's the old girl Ellie. There's these sliding doors. You come into the main area, and we all get a tack locker. And here's the main aisle. So this barn has the capacity for 12 horses, and they normally like to keep it a little below capacity. So one of these stalls, I think it's that one, is rented out to Michigan State's ICU for any horse being discharged that needs to come. So here are all the stalls. On this side they don't have the doors, but these are all 12 by 10 stalls. 12 by 12 stalls. And there's my Noodle. So he gets his window open in the evening because he's on stall rest and he can't go out for a while. So here he is. Hello, little Noodle. He's got his dinner, so they just feed a grass hay here. And they feed 5 times a day. So he gets hay pretty much entirely throughout the day. And he gets grain twice. So out there is the hay barn, and his stall gets locked like that, and then they set out their hay for night feeding as well. So here is an additional tack room for people that need more space. So I will need more since I have multiple saddles, but pretty basic there. And then across the aisle is the wash rack. Cross ties in here, you know, hose, standard drain. And here is the feed room. So everybody has their own stuff. And then here is my favorite part of this barn, is the arena. And they just put this new footing on, they just watered it, so it looks a lot more flat than it actually is. So it's the USDF's recommended footing, and so it's angular sand with a mixture of like shaving like material, and it's actually really soft and bouncy, so this is more torn up. And it's a 2-inch depth. It's really soft, great footing, and this is a massive arena. You can't really tell from here, but it's really big. There's mirrors on each end, and great lighting, some ground poles and jumps. And so yeah, that's the arena, the indoor. In here is my locker, and of course it doesn't have a saddle right now because my horse is on stall rest. So it's just got all his sock rides and grooming bag and supplements. And then out there is the shavings. They have really nice shavings here. It's fluffy. It's a mixture of fine shavings and stuff. And there's the bathroom, and then there's a bedroom for if there's a horse here that needs like an IV or something in the MSU stall. And there's the offices. So outside here, there's the car. We keep our trailers down at that end, and then the outdoor arena is right there. I'll drive over there and we'll take a look at that. Like I said, we keep our trailers over there. Sorry, that's mine. And you guys are probably wondering what those fields are. And they actually own all this property. They have 60 acres here, roughly. The front half is fenced in individual grass pastures. They do a really nice job with rotational grazing here, so all the grass pretty much looks like this in all the pastures. So every horse is in a pasture from, 4 to 6 hours a day, and then they'll move. Obviously, Koda's not because he's not being turned out. This is the outdoor, and it's the same as the indoor with the footing, except they don't have the shavings. It's just the angular sand. Also love this. I think it's a little smaller than USDF regulation, but it's perfect. The footing is great. So there's the barn, the massive indoor, and then I'll show you guys the pasture as I drive away. Outdoor jump setup in this nice flat area up here. The grass is really good in there too. I do some hand grazing. So up front they have a little round pen, and then they have a small grass. The round pen is dirt, so it's for any horse that is like slowly being integrated to the outdoor living. So, and they have 3 long pastures right here, full of grass, obviously. And they're pretty big, and like I said, the horses only go out by themselves here, so I don't have to worry about like him sharing a pasture. They just mowed them. And then there's this back field here that's more of a square, and this one's probably one of the smaller ones. The grass is really good in that one. They don't put any horses out normally in that one. And so there is all the pasture right in there. So there's the 3 long narrow ones, the big one at the end, and then the 2 little ones up there. And that's pretty much the barn. We have this really pretty like long entrance. The barn owners live just on the other side of that tree line, so that's very nice. So yeah, that is Koda's new digs, and I absolutely love it here. It's my favorite barn I've ever been to.